good with y'all? It's your boy TQ, and we are back with another video, man. So I want to kick it off by saying my boy KJ said he wanted to step out this night, man. So I had to get him right for the honeys, man. You know what I'm saying? He trying to look good for the honeys. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. But we're going to kick it off with the first guideline. Now I'm starting off with the triangular method guideline. And I usually do this on low taper. And KJ, he mentioned to me that he wanted a very dominant C cup. So I went ahead and I figured that this would be the perfect guideline for this for the dominant C cup.
So no hands you can learn. Let's see how much you can earn. Why me go big like the worm? And I ain't smoking no Strand. I'm in the beat with P Litty, QP.
Right after that, I go in with my no guard open, and I'm just creating my second guideline. And shortly after that, I went ahead and knocked out that guideline with the lever closed. Now this is something that I do from time to time. Right after I create that guideline, I go ahead and knock it out just to save time. It saves time in my opinion. And as you can see, I go in with that half guard and I knock down that second guideline I created. And I'm really using the corners of the blade. You really want to utilize that corner to kind of keep yourself from creating another guideline with the 0.5. This is just a safe way for me not to create another guideline. And right here I go in with the one open, and I'm also utilizing the corners for this as well to kind of take care of any dark spots that I see. So this is something that I should have did first before I even started fading. But I'm taking that one guard closed and I'm knocking down any bulk that I see around the head.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 60 flip. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. Hit it once, no time. Set up, fuck, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. My high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Then right here I'm taking that one guard closed and I'm just detailing all the dark spots that I see. Everything that bothers me, I'm taking care of it right there and there. And you wanna make sure that you kind of detail as you go. You don't want to wait until the end to detail. Well, maybe you do. You know, some people are different, but me personally, I like to detail as I go. One analogy I like to kind of base it off of is, you know, when you're cooking in the kitchen and you know you're cooking up some food, you kind of want to clean as you go. You don't want to like wait until the end to clean up, you know, all the mess that you made in the kitchen. You want to kind of clean as you go while you're cooking. So this is one way I look at it. So for this side, I went ahead and sped it up because I basically did the same steps, just slightly different, but it's basically the same steps on this side as well. So I head over to the back of the neck and I create my first guideline. Now this is very self-explanatory. I go ahead and make that line as straight as I possibly can with a little curvature, not too much, but just a little curvature. And then right after that, I go in with the no guard open and I create my second guideline. Right after that, we go in with that one guard open and we create that third guideline. Running up a silly chick, stand out the internet, share the stage, Billy Allen, turning in giving time. Personal poppers, pillow talking, cause I got rich without it. Only thing they should be saying is, baby, keep it silent. We ain't even deep as you used to be, this shit sleep. And as you can see, I'm going with the grain with that one guard. That's a one guard close, and I'm kind of knocking down on that bulk that I see right at the occipital bone. And I'm just going against the grain, just taking care of any bulk that I see. You know, I'm just trying to make everything look smooth.
go, we only speaking briefly. Hope I'm not too much to handle. City nigga from Atlanta. I spent my last check on ammo. This is not a regular Lambo. $100,000 kit could've put down.
So right here, I take that 0.5 and I'm knocking out that second guideline I created. And then right after that, I go in with the no guard close and I'm knocking out that first guideline that we created. And as you can see, everything coming together real smooth, man. Real nice blend right there, man.
I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, they all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. So I finish, bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years. And I'm out here trying to still, I need extra.
So right here, I go in with the Gots to Be spritz. And I'm just spraying everything down, getting it ready for the trimmers. While that's air drying, I'm going ahead and I'm taking care of any stubble that he might have on his face and lining up the facial hair as well.
Shoot out at the spot today, tomorrow we at a new location. Free all of the guys, I hope y'all beat the case and get probation. Stashed at my mama house, 400 bands in the ventilation. Now look how I'm living, I bought a house for the money to stay at. Right when niggas think that I got soft, I'ma pull up and spray it. Living like a dumb, I smoke a blunt in the back, you done made that. Put up like your mama with this switch, why the fuck would you say that? You can do it first, I'ma do it worse, gotta double.
So once the hairline is air dried, I go in with my Babyliss trimmers and I knock down all those loose hairs I see hovering over the hairline.
Can't take nothing to the spot where you lay it. Never be a bother if you walk me, no problem, just say that. Never running off, so if I owe you, I got you, I pay that. Get this shit my awesome when I'm old, I can chill and just lay back. Really from the bottom, so the trenches is where I feel safe at. I'm just trying to ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. So I finish, bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years. And I'm out here trying to steal. I need extra to sign the deal. I'm just trying to ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. So I finish, bitch, I will.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dogs that I grew beside, all the niggas around me, right at the guy, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right by, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas around me, right at the night. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. I just caught a shorty off a Finsta. Just threw on a hoodie, it's a print shop. Way that I've been living unconventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things have started getting tenser. Think we need to have a sun adventure. I could be a man, but maybe down the road. Right now, I would rather see my
Right after that, I take my darkest brown tintation spray and I'm just filling in all those light spots that I see in the hairline.
I'll miss ya. Right now I'm just stuck inside a crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone. Like I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, PT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Yeah, who am I? All the niggas around me, right at the guy. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Yeah. Heart still on javelin, baby. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. I was pulling off, but they knew me. Sometimes I wish there was two of me, or three of me, when it was you and me. I'm outside in it.
It's a dope angle right here, man. Dope angle. And right here, I take my Stylecraft Uno shavers and I'm just knocking down all that stubble that I see at the bottom of the blend. Now, I really didn't have to do this, but this just adds more of a transition to the fade. And it makes it pop more a little bit too.
Love yours.
Coming up next, I take my pencil, and I really wish I would have used a white pencil instead, because he's more of a lighter skinned person. So if I would have used the white pencil, it kind of would have gave it more of a pop. But from my perspective, looking at it from my eye view, it looked like it was doing something. But now that I look at the camera footage, it doesn't really look like much was going on. But if I would have used the white pencil, it would have gave it more of a pop, and I wish I would have used the whiter pencil. But it is what it is. This is a learning experience, and I would definitely take that into account next time and try to do things a little differently. And right after I apply the pencil, I go ahead with my saber trimmers, and I'm just blending everything in to make it look more natural. And it's funny that I say blend in with the trimmers, because me applying that pencil, it kind of already was blended in. I really didn't even have to use my trimmers to blend it in, because it kind of matched his skin tone already. But just like I said, this is a learning experience. I should have used the white pencil instead to give it more of that pop. But like I said, definitely we do things differently next time. So right after I blend that pencil in, I go in with my razor, I angle it at a 45-degree angle, and I'm shifting everything back to the lineup. Now, one thing I did notice with the fade on his left side, I wish I would have detailed a little bit more where there's a little more weight by the blend that's closest to the ear, right where that curvature is. And I wish I would have did a little bit more detailing right there. But this video was definitely one of those videos that I decided to record at the end of the day. And as a barber, you know, at the end of the day, your eyes kind of start playing tricks on you. You've been cutting all day, and certain things that you might notice at the beginning of the day, you might not notice at the end of the day. So this is one of those moments where I wish I would have just kind of rested my eyes a little bit, and then put my attention back onto the fade and really kind of see what needs to be detailed a little bit more than other things. But like I said, this video was definitely one of those moments where I'm like, dang, should I put this out? But at the same time, being a barber, we still make mistakes, and this is one of those things where I'm kind of cringing at. But this is a learning experience, and this is something that I can grow from, and maybe you guys can grow from. But on the other hand, my boy KJ came in here looking like this, and not much of a big difference, but he left out looking like this. But it's your boy TQ. He in good hands, just like State Farm. If you mess with this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, we out, man.